Hey guys, it's Gabby. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a few different flower nail looks. So some of these are going to be using gel nail polish, and then a few are going to just use regular nail polish. For the gel designs, I partnered up with Nail Reserve. They are a gel polish brand based in Los Angeles, and when I tell you guys, they had so many colors to choose from. I couldn't decide, but I did end up going with a pink, purple, and blue color scheme. And I will have all the colors I'm using and their website linked down below for you guys. So we're just going to get right into it, starting off by applying Quartz Rose as my base color. And this is just a nice light pink shade. It ended up being only 2 coats, which I was really happy about. Smooth formula, no issues. Also, I did cure my nails after each layer off camera, but I'll be sure to put either text or just let you guys know when I'm curing my nails. Next, you're going to need a flower color. I'll be using Melrose District. It's this really pretty bubblegum pink shade, and I'm just applying some of that to a piece of plastic so that I can dip my dotting tool into it easier. And we're gonna start by making 5 big dots on our nail. So this does not have to be perfect at all because it's more of a retro kind of flower look. And because these dots are bigger, most of the time I will dip my dotting tool back in the polish after each one. I really like using gel for bigger flowers just so I don't have to worry about rushing or the polish drying. You can really just take your time and it makes it a whole lot easier. So right after I make my 5 dots, I'm going to take that same dotting tool and I'm going to drag each dot towards the center to create that flower. And I'm telling you guys right now, this is a trust the process because it's going to look a little dinky, but just trust me, it works out. So I'm quickly just dragging it toward the center, and then I'm going to take a small detail brush and just fix each flower petal. When I do this, I'm just using the polish that's already on my nail and dragging it around just to fill out the sides and round them a little bit. You see what I was saying though? Now it actually looks cute. So once you're happy with your flower, you're going to cure that under your lamp, and then you're going to need another color for that center dot. I thought turquoise would look really cute with the pink, so I'm just going to grab my dotting tool one more time and place a dot right in the center. Cure your nails, and then you're going to finish off with a top coat and cure your nails one last time after that top coat. And I don't know if it's just me, but every time I see this flower, it reminds me of Polly Pocket. I hope somebody else remembers that, but that's the vibe it gives me. That or maybe Barbie. But either way, I was really happy with these. They turned out so cute, you guys. Honestly though, even with the flower being so big, I like that it's still a subtle look just because of the colors that I chose. But if you're like, no, I want my colors to pop, then I will show you guys another quick example. So this time I'm going with Marina Del Rey. It's this really pretty, I would say ocean blue shade. Opaque. It just reminds me of summer overall. But I'm doing the same thing here, 5 big dots, dragging them towards the middle, and then using a small brush to fix each petal. And as you can see, I skipped the base color this time, which is an option that you have, or you could just use a sheer color or contrasting shade to make that flower pop more. And here's how that nail turned out. I think this is really cute, especially with the matte top coat. Stop. That looks so, I really like the matte. The matte with this one, it looks so cute. Okay, let's get into this next look because I really like this design too. So I'm just using all the shades and I'm just gonna plop them on this little plastic thing that I have. You can also use just a sandwich baggie too. Just anything that makes it easier to dip your dotting tool. So for this look, I am using the smaller side of the dotting tool, and I just started off by applying the base coat, and then I'm going right in with the colors. So this time we're making smaller flowers, as you can see. And with these smaller dots, sometimes I will make a few dots before dipping it back into the polish. It really just depends. I just try to gauge it on how much polish is still on the dotting tool. If you're not sure, just redip it. For each flower, I'm gonna make 5 dots, barely touching. You don't want it to touch too much because then it's gonna end up looking like a blob. So 5 dots, and then I'll also make a dot in the center just to fill out that flower. With each color, I made 2 to 3 flowers, and then I cured my nails for 30 seconds and then cleaned off my dotting tool before switching to the next color. So when you clean off your dotting tool, you can just use a lint-free wipe, makeup sponge just to wipe it off. You can swirl it in some rubbing alcohol or acetone. You really have a lot of options here. Just make sure you're cleaning it off before it mixes with the next color. And this is a gradient waterfall flower look. So you want there to be more flowers at the tip of your nail and less as it goes down your nail towards your cuticles. This is one of those designs that it may seem hard just because you're making so many flowers, but I promise it's still really easy. It just may take a little bit more time just because you are doing a good amount of flowers on each nail. And I did try to make each nail different. I feel like it just really added to the look, but completely up to you on how you want to place your flowers and also what colors you want to use. Lastly, I'm going to add a center dot to each flower just to really complete the look, and this is using the shade Young. Again, I will have all the colors that I'm using linked down below for you guys. Also, I do have a discount code for you. You can use code GabbyAngelique for 50% off. Yes, 50% off. I know, crazy. As always, you're going to finish off with your top coat and cure your nails one last time. I love these. I really do. I hope somebody tries them because I feel like they looked even cuter in person. Next, we're going to do some designs using regular nail polish. I'm starting off with OPI's Bare My Soul as my base color. If you know, you know, this is my main, actually not even main, this is the only color I use now for my base of fringe tips. So I applied that, and then I applied a quick dry top coat and let that dry for about 15 to 20 minutes. And then I'm going to use some French tip nail guides. Again, I use these pretty much every single video at this point. They're amazing. You need to try them. And I'm just going to lay that down on my nail and use tweezers to make sure it's all the way smoothed down so no polish seeps underneath. After that, I'm going to take Kokie Citrus Splash, another favorite, and just apply that right above the tape. And you want to work quickly here. You do not want that polish to dry. So as soon as I'm done, I'm taking my tweezers and pulling that tape going towards the wet nail polish, and it gives you the perfect French tip. So you're just going to repeat this on your other nails. You can use the same color like I'm doing, or you can do different colors, completely up to you. But after you're done, you're just going to clean up anything that may have gotten on your skin. So I just use an angled brush and nail polish remover to do this. Next, we're going to make some flowers. I'm using Essie's Blanc to do this. Again, I applied some polish to a little sandwich bag, and this time with the dotting tool, I'm using the small end, and I'm making dots, but I'm keeping them far apart, so I'm not doing that center dot. I really hope that makes sense, but basically it's going to be clear that it's just dot flowers instead of the full flowers. And when you're working with regular nail polish, really make sure that you're cleaning your dotting tool as you go and re-dipping it, because if not, it will dry out and get sticky, and you don't want that. After that white dries, I'm going to grab that same minty color and add that center dot, and that is it. Really cute. I really like, oh, that's the problem. I really like this one too, and I don't even know which one's my favorite at this point because they're all so different. So they're all my favorite. You guys can let me know. You can pick, but I can't do it. But anyways, that was the glossy finish, and here it is with the matte top coat. I think I'm going to have to go with matte again with this one. It just looks so good. I love a matte top coat. I really do. I have another quick way to add a flower touch to a fringe. So you're going to make your fringe, pull off your tape as soon as you're done so the polish doesn't dry. And this time I'm going to make my flower right in the middle, slightly on the fringe and slightly off of it. So really simple, just one flower. This is a great option if you're a beginner, new to nail art, or you're just looking for a more minimal look. This next design, it's a little different. You're gonna have to give me your thoughts on this, but we're gonna start with a sheer base again, and then I'm using Holo Taco's Peri Social, and I'm basically making 3 dots to create little flower corners on the nail. And I was trying to combine basically a flower nail look mixed with the French in a way. I hope you guys see the vision here. So then I took a lighter shade for that center dot and just added that to each flower after that first layer dried. And I don't know, it was just, I felt like something was missing and I could not figure out what. So I ended up adding just little dots on each corner and then in the middle of the nail. And I was happy with that. I didn't want to keep adding stuff and then not like it. But it's one of those looks, I really like it. But then also, I'm like, I'm in between. So give me your thoughts. But overall, all these looks are really easy to do. I hope you guys like them. Let me know which one was your favorite. And I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.